What is up, everybody? This is Famous. Welcome to another episode of Pokemon Go. If you are a longtime fan of the channel, you are going to know that I like to make these kind of catch guides for all of the legendary Pokemon as they get released. And in the Americas, Raikou is out right now, so we are going to start off with that. And as the rotation occurs between all three of the legendary beasts, I will be doing one as well for the remaining two. So what this is supposed to serve you is kind of like, so you can see the motions, you can see the movements, and then what method I use to catch as many as humanly possible. So there are two main methods that I use when catching a Raikou. The first one is popularized by Prodigy's Nation, and that is timing the circle down and then throwing it during a taunt. And then there is a second method that I use called the bullseye method. So we're going to go ahead and talk about both of those. So first things first, I would recommend using a golden raspberry, especially on your first one. And if you're getting, a 90 plus IV, I would recommend that. Keep in mind, I am doing this for video purposes. So notice that when we have the ball timed down to here, I let the ball go and the circle is down to here. And what that means is we would hit a great if we were to hit it. Personally, I like to stick with great curveballs just because I know I can hit it pretty much every single time. Every once in a while, I get a little risky and do excellent, but I like to stick with great just to make sure that I can hit it. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the taunt. So when a taunt occurs, you are going to see white lines. When you see these white lines zoom at you, that is considered a taunt. So what you do is throw it during a taunt. So the curve is happening right now, and then bam. So here's what's kind of cool about that. When you actually throw the ball, you're going to notice that the Pokemon is not necessarily in position to actually get hit with it. That's what stops a lot of people from trying this method. But what you have to realize is that once the Pokemon gets back to its neutral position, the ball has made it there. So you can basically hit this every single time. And I wanted to go ahead and I guess talk about the bullseye portion of the method. And that's the idea of throwing the ball from the corner and then releasing it towards the center. I'll go ahead and show you that again, talk about that. But I do have a pinned comment that has a link to both of them in the description. So like I said, go ahead and time it down. And then you are going to throw it during the middle of a taunt. And I personally believe that throwing it from the side of the screen is the best option. So basically what you would do is you throw it from kind of this area right here. You release it. And what's going to happen is if you release it in line with the Pokemon, roughly around in here, what's going to happen is you're going to let the curve do its job, and it's going to make it come back to center just like that, so you can definitely hit it. But let's go ahead and fast forward to the final catch, and I want to talk a little bit about what's going on with a potential curveball glitch. So this is the final catch. I was approaching the second ball. I hit nothing but greats the whole time with a curveball and a golden raspberry. I was getting a little bit nervous because I do have another video where that's all I hit over and over and over again, and I didn't catch it. And I'm like, what is going on? I'm watching people all around me throwing straight balls. They're missing it. They're not even hitting it, but they're catching it. And I'm like, no, that is crazy. But check this out. This is something, I think it's new. You guys can let me know, but I've never noticed this before. Beforehand, the complaint was that you never knew what you actually hit on the Pokemon. And I think that that was true. I don't think that this menu actually popped up, but check this out. It is, in fact, showing a curveball here. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Feel free to put something in the comment section below, but I don't remember this menu popping up at all throughout any of the legendary Pokemon. I remember complaining to people like, why did I never see if I hit a great curveball and never got the bonus for actually catching it? And obviously you get a new Pokedex entry and everything like that. So I would love to hear what you guys have to say about that. By all means, let me know. Feel free to put it in the comment section. If I was wrong and it's been that way the whole time, then that is just my fault. But anyways, finally got a new Pokedex entry. And yes, this is not a very good IV. I want to say that it's probably around 80%. I am still obviously searching for the 90+ percentage, but it is what it is. I just needed to get that first one out of the way to, kind of show what's going on with it. But anyways, I hope you did enjoy the video. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you were able to catch yourself a Raikou, an Entei, a Suicune, anything like that. If you did, feel free to put it in the comment section below. I love interacting with fans, and you can also follow me on Twitter. I am very active on that as well. But anyways, I hope you did enjoy it, and I will see you next time.